This is how you should choose foods if your goal is to lose weight. I do not tell people to avoid entire food groups because that's dumb. When you want to lose weight, your goal should be to solve two problems. Problem number one, hunger. Hunger is the biggest problem for weight loss. Problem number two, cravings. Cravings are the second biggest problems for weight loss. In this video, I am going to give you a framework that you can use to create your own diet. Because my goal is not to help you lose weight today. My goal is to help you create a lifestyle that is going to keep you lean forever. Let us solve the hunger problem. For this, we need to talk about the big three macronutrients. These are protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Protein is straightforward. The best sources for protein are animal products. These are lean meats and eggs. Fats are also straightforward. You can get enough fats from the same animal products or cooking oil. The challenge is carbohydrates. When I am choosing sources of carbohydrates for myself and for my clients, I consider 5 sources. Legumes, tubers, vegetables, fruits, grains. It doesn't really matter what food you eat if you want to lose weight. For weight loss, what matters is the amount of calories you're consuming and the amount of calories you're burning. It doesn't really matter where these calories are coming from. But some foods make it easier for you to lose weight. Others make it a bit harder. The ones that make it easier are nutrient dense. This means they contain lots of micronutrients, they contain lots of water or they expand when you cook them, they have lots of fiber, and because of these reasons, they fill you up. Foods that make it harder for you to lose weight are caloric dense. This means they contain lots of calories, they contain very few macronutrients, and they contain very little fiber, and they do not fill you up. So, which foods do I classify as nutrient dense, meaning they are good for weight loss? These are the foods I recommend for you if your goal is to lose weight, because they are macronutrient dense, they contain lots of fiber, they contain lots of water, or they expand when you cook them. Therefore, they fill you up. Number one is legumes, or legumes, lentils, peas, beans, all of them. They are good for you. Number two is vegetables. All vegetables are great for you. Number 4, fruits. Fruits are good for you, but when I say fruits, I am excluding avocados because avocados are the only fruits that are not carbohydrates. Avocados are sources of fat, not carbohydrates. The challenge with fruits is they are sweet, and since they are sweet, it's easy for you to overeat them. What I would say is you can have your fruits, but just have 1 or 2 per day. When you start having more than that, then chances of you overeating them are high. And when you have fruits, eat them whole. Do not drink them. Number 4 is tubers. All tubers are good for you. These are potatoes, sweet potatoes, arrowroots, cassavas. All those ones are good for you. Then number 5, we have grains. And here is where the problem is. Some grains are good for fat loss. Others are not that good. The grains that I will recommend for you are rice and oats. Why? Because they expand when you cook them. I would advise you against all the other grains. They are not bad, but they could make it harder for you. These are maize, millet, wheat, sorghum, all those ones, you know them. They are not bad for you, but they could make it harder for you to lose weight. Let me give you an example so that you can understand. 100 grams of ugali contains about 300 calories. 100 grams of cooked rice contains about 130 calories. This means if you need a kg of food in your stomach for you to be full, you are going to consume 1300 calories of rice or 3000 calories of ugali. Same amount of food, same food group. They are both grains, but one supports weight loss, the other one doesn't. 80 to 90% of your calories should come from those nutrient-dense foods. 10 to 20% of your calories should come from foods you enjoy. And this is how we solve the second problem, cravings. If you like cookies, you like chocolates, you like ice cream, you like cakes, instead of removing them from your diet, a smart idea would be to include them into your diet. But make sure they do not exceed 10 to 20% of your daily calories. This way, you will never crave anything and you will never binge eat. If you like chocolates and you've been avoiding them for 1 year, what do you think you will do when you have a chance to consume them? But if you've been eating them daily, you are going to behave very differently when you see them.